You have put me on the witness box before the world. Allow me freedom to hear. There are two sides to a question. If we are too busy, why did you raise it without even calling me in an executive session?
Do you know how many
If you want to crucify me in public, I will defend myself in public. For God's sake, whoever has power, we must all exercise it with wisdom. Before we dismiss one of us, we should be allowed. You can sentence me to prison, but allow me to defend myself.
Senator Shumola, you have 1 minute to run off.
Thank you so much. You are very generous. Even though you spent 40 minutes accusing me and lining up senators to reinforce the accusation.
210 trillion naira. That's more money than most Nigerians can even imagine. The Senate demanded answers. Lawmakers issued threats. An arrest warrant was approved. The nation watched as one of the biggest financial controversies in Nigeria's history unfolded. Then suddenly, the Senate hit the brakes. The arrest warrant was cancelled, the accusations were walked back, and the institution began distancing itself from its own investigation. So here is the question. Did the Senate discover that due process was being ignored, or did powerful interests step in when the spotlight got too close? Tonight, we are looking behind the headlines to uncover what this dramatic U-turn really means for accountability, transparency, and public trust in Nigeria. According to the Senate leadership, the issue is simple: due process. The Senate argues that no committee should create the impression that a suspect is already guilty before all evidence has been examined. In other words, investigations are supposed to discover facts, not announce verdicts. This principle exists in every democracy. Legislative committees can summon witnesses. They can demand documents. They can ask difficult questions. But they are not courts. They cannot convict anyone, and they must operate within constitutional limits. From this perspective, the Senate intervention was necessary to protect institutional credibility. If lawmakers appear to have already decided the outcome before the investigation is completed, public confidence in the process suffers. But critics are asking the difficult questions. And the question is, why intervene now? Why wait until public pressure and national attention had reached their peak? For many Nigerians, the timing raises uncomfortable suspicions. Was this really about protecting due process, or was it about protecting powerful interests? That is the question shaping the narrative of what just happened in the National Assembly. Nigeria's oil sector has long been associated with secrecy, controversy, and allegations of financial opacity. When an investigation involving trillions of naira suddenly changes direction, skepticism is inevitable. Critics argue that powerful institutions often receive procedural protections that ordinary citizens never enjoy. Whether that suspicion is justified or not, the perception itself creates a trust problem, and perception matters because public confidence is often as important as legal procedures. How other democracies handle this? Around the world, the Parliamentary Oversight Committee face similar challenges. In countries like the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, legislative committees regularly investigate government agencies and state-owned enterprises. They ask tough questions. They expose failure. Sometimes they trigger major reforms, but they are also expected to respect due procedures. Members who appear biased or make prejudicial statements can undermine the credibility of the entire investigation. The balance is delicate. Too much aggression can turn oversight into political theater. Too much caution can turn accountability into a meaningless exercise. The challenge is finding the middle ground. Now the bigger question, and that brings us back to Nigeria. If lawmakers themselves appear divided on how the investigation should proceed, how can the public know where the truth lies? Was the committee moving too fast, or was it getting too close to uncomfortable answers? Most importantly, what happens to the original question? The alleged 210 trillion naira discrepancies Because while politicians debate procedure, Nigeria are still waiting for clarity. Where did the money go? Was there a misunderstanding, an accounting issue, a reporting discrepancy, or something more serious? Without transparency, answer and speculation will continue to fill the vacuum. So to you, my audience, the real issue is no longer just 210 trillion naira. It is whether Nigeria's institutions can investigate powerful organizations without prejudice, without pressure, and without losing public trust. Because when accountability becomes a political battle, the biggest loser is often the truth. What do you think? Is the Senate defending due process or protecting powerful interests? Do well to share your thoughts in the comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into what is shaping Nigeria today. I am yours truly, Joseph Osemo Igwari, aka Jojo Namani. I'll see you in my next post definitely. Stay tuned. As it breaks, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe so that you get it first time. I rest my case on this one. That's been the Global Brief NG.